Week 5 NFL picks. Week 5 NFL picks. One o'clock games. The Bengals play their first 1 o'clock game of the year, or it's been a couple weeks. We know it's on Fox Network. They play on Fox the next couple weeks. And they play in Arizona. I'm rather hyped for this game. I remember the last time the Bengals played in Arizona, kind of a salty feeling in my mouth. I think the Bengals missed the playoffs because a false start on Dominic Pecco. Yes. They showed Andy Dalton was immediately upset. Yeah. And I just watched the end of the USC Trojan football game. They beat Arizona. It's very important to note that Arizona just lost a big game, and they have a chance. They have an even bigger game really tomorrow. And Arizona has been surprising people. Somebody's got to throw for over 350. We better see like a 400-yard game. Every team circles the Bengals on their calendar. They don't even care about the other games. This is the Arizona Cardinals versus the Bengals. Very rare game. Some would say almost the dream matchup. This 7-Eleven I'm actually walking home from didn't have a nice selection. I have to go to my Russian Hill 7-Eleven. I mean, honestly, I want the Dodgers to win the championship. So. Big party in Los Angeles. Just like San Francisco. Except the party's a little nicer. Yeah. LA, big families. San Francisco, a bunch of nut jobs and separatists. Hiding from the old world ways. I mean, the Cowboys are in town right now. Cowboys and Niners. That's pretty big. '49er fans better act right. They better have a very up-to-date news. They better be reading their CNN. They better be acting right. I don't want to see any Cowboys get injured. Should go be an overtime game. I'm just calling overtime now. I would like to say I'd call tie now. The game's going to be tied most of the way. It'll come down to execution and endurance. The 49ers defense has been the most powerful, but they don't get a lot of snaps every day. They haven't truly even taken 200 competitive snaps. They've been leading all their games, so they've had 200 competitive snaps. We know the Cowboys are going to get 65 or 70 tackles per game. That's how many defensive plays they run. So we'll just say the Cowboys have well over 200 snaps. You have to understand, Nick Bosa had no snaps last week. So you want him to play. He's coming in here with 7 tackles on about 145 competitive plays. Trash time Bosa. So we could see an overexposure of Brock. The 49ers they face potential overexposure where everybody's doing so good. You have to fight to see who's going to be the MVP. And it'll be Christian McCaffrey will be the go-to vote, because nobody knows who Brock Purdy is. He's never had a good game. Okay. Having a good game and winning are two different things. It reflects in the quarterback rankings. That's why Brock is not a top 10 quarterback. He's definitely not paid like one. He's trying to embarrass you and economic. They're trying to take over your financial department. You'll be using the 49er. It was a miracle when the Raiders lost in Cincinnati in the snow in the playoffs. It was a miracle. Life-fulfilling moment. Everybody knows the Tennessee Titans were guaranteed to lose to the Raiders. Everybody knew the Chiefs were guaranteed to lose to the Raiders that year. The Chiefs lost to the Bengals, but they already got paid to lose. You understand? The fix was in for the Raiders. There's no Raiders fix this year. No fix, but the fix is in for Tennessee. Tennessee. The most popular player in Tennessee is T. Higgins. And I'd like to see the Bengals trade away T. Higgins for whatever they can get from Tennessee. So could just be a draft pick. Carolina has nothing to trade with. Carolina is my biggest disappointment of the year, because we know the Super Bowl is hosted by a silver home team. Silver is the color of the hosted, so the NFL is expected to have at least one representative wearing silver. So that means Detroit. Who else? Detroit, Seattle, or the Cowboys. Yeah. Or the Panthers. Detroit, Cowboys, Panthers. Oh, we really want the Cowboys coming in. But can the Cowboys beat the 49ers twice in 1 year? And then it's very unlikely the Cowboys actually win tomorrow. So the more competitive game, well, I'll still watch the Bengal game. I don't watch football. I just get the score to remind you. Other games on the schedule, Buffalo, 6:30 in the morning. Okay, Buffalo and Jacksonville is such a good game. You don't have to watch the 10 a.m. games. You can stay up late, party in London. I predict that game will tie too. The way Buffalo's not a single player on their team is gonna stop. I mean, Buffalo should just dominate. The Jags are still just like a bunch of strangers. Except Jacksonville is the last link of defense in America. Miami is a mirage, doesn't exist. Jacksonville is the center of Florida. Tampa Bay WWE is the Russian spies in our curriculum in Tampa. All the best porn stars come from Tampa, by the way, and they're dead and they make more money than you. These dead porn stars, they make the big bucks. Go watch one of their videos. You'll see how the internet is an honest place. Okay. Seen this girl before. Good selection in this store, hey. Whoa, oh, where's my, yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay. My eggs. I got eggs, Munchos. Take one mayo mustard and I'm gonna eat big bite. Oh, I have to end the stream.